Yeah, I was about 15 yards from a big swamp chestnut, and then there was a white oak out in front of me at about 30. So, both those trees had acorns. And I had a slough to my back, and they just kind of filter down along out of some bigger fields on the property. In the morning, they'll come through there down the edge of that slough, and I was hoping I could catch them feeding on those acorns before going to bed down. So I look up, and one of the deer is definitely one of the target deer that we were going to try to take off the place. He's a solid 6-year-old 8, big-bodied deer, tall rack, probably upper 130s. He might go 140. He very could easily do that. He's just a big-bodied deer. It's kind of hard to judge those deer sometimes. I had him at about 50 yards and closing, and the wind shifted, and I felt when the wind hit me on my right ear, I was like, that's not good. That's really not, because it had been hitting me right in my face, going this way, and the deer's right here. So when it started hitting me, blowing to him, I was like, this ain't going to last very long.
Done.
Yeah, and he threw his head up, and he just started looking. And, he got real alert, and I was like, oh, my gosh, this is not good. All the other deer were fine. Not him. He was not fine. And he turned, and he walked about 5 steps, and he just kept looking straight at my tree. And I'm like, I know he didn't see me.
Right.
He had to smell me.
But he knows you're there.
He knew. And finally, he just kind of threw his tail up and pranced off. You know how they'll do, that prance. And everybody else went with him. Like, we don't know why, but we're going to follow, So that was my first 2 hunts.